Welcome to the podcast, man.
Welcome to the promised land.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Shamar. I don't got any content, but follow me on Twitter. Wholesome Healing.
For me, if I don't know me, I don't know where I've been.
What if they don't know you?
Like I said, if they don't know me, I don't know where they've been. If they came.
Location. Look, let me tell you about this life that I'm living. Every day I wake up and go get it. Out of my raps, I'm sliding, you know that's a fact. I'm scrolling, I might double tap. I'm smoking.
King Darius, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that most of my subs would straight come from here. But like, hey. But you know, I gotta chill you doing, let the world know a little bit about you, you know what I'm saying? Let the world know a little bit about you.
I did not hear you say that.
Bro, that me, bro. Bro, that me, bro.
Oh, yo. I'm really looking at you like, this dude finna say something? Like,
Bro,
it's all about me. Listen, y'all already know as much as y'all need to know.
nigga, what, bro? This is a podcast.
Are they gonna find out?
They gotta feel like a family. It's gotta be genuine. So why did we start this? In your opinion, why do you think we started this podcast, man?
Because I've seen corny niggas do it and succeed. That and I don't know, I think we can get into some pretty good conversations.
Yeah, I feel like me and him, we have podcast conversations on a regular. So like, why not just turn the camera on, record it, possibly get paid for it? You feel me? Just two brothers just talking about anything.
I'm older.
What?
I'm older.
I don't think that's how that. I think biologically that's true, but you know, hey, I don't, you know.
It is what it is.
I don't really think so.
You want to talk about first?
What do you want to talk about first? It's like, I don't want to get into the book yet. Like, what do you want to talk about?
Something out the book.
Something out the book?
Something out the book.
Just trying to be unstructured. Like,
Unstructured.
I want to be toxic.
I'm attacking.
Let's be toxic. How about that one? I don't know.
Number 4.
Current events. Let's just talk about what's going on in the world today.
Okay, so what's going on in your world?
Oh, my world. I thought I was talking about the gym. My world, ain't shit. Ain't shit. I'll tell you that. Shit, city getting shut down again.
No, damn, I definitely do live in the city now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, I love being in the burbs, man.
Why just shrug it off like it's not my city, but it definitely is.
I love being in the burbs. The burbs really, I do what I want.
These fuckers when I stay at home.
At all, bro. But you know, I don't want to get into nothing serious yet. I just want to talk. I don't want to.
A whole lot of nothing going on in my world. Just rehab, little stuff like that. Trying to better myself and my body. But
let them know like what kind of rehab they do.
Oh, okay. So
they gonna think you an addict.
Oh, you're definitely right. No.
You do coke. Some of that a white girl.
Anyway, so I do coke. No, I tore my right back benching 300 pounds. So that was fun. I started on that like a month or 2 ago, and finally made an appointment to start doing my rehab on Monday.
Water. Need some water. A little raspy.
A little raspy. It's the marijuana. That's fine. It is what it is.
The first episode, you want to come fried. This is the bad first day at the job.
This is the perfect first day at the job.
This is a bad first day at the job, bro.
I'm doing rehab with that. Whatchamacallit. Start working out again today. which is but the most important thing that happened to me last night when this man looked me dead in my face and told me he's never been drunk before.
Yeah,
I'm astounded.
I've never been drunk before.
Astounded. So, I'm on a mission to get this man drunk.
Drinking not my thing.
I really don't want to hear all that. It's fine.
It's not my thing. I don't know.
Wait, who watched it? Does anyone watch the videos?
What? Who? Who?
Oh, okay, bet.
It's a little polish here and there. Yo, bro.
Okay, no. So I want to invite a whole bunch of people to an Airbnb or a hotel, and
I hope you know I'm editing that out because we're not about to have the world just coming to places like.
How they coming to? They're not coming to places.
Hey, it's the internet. Niggas find shit out.
No, niggas. I don't know where it is. Relax. He really doing too much. Come on. The world coming to place. The hotel. So I'm gonna rent out a space and invite a bunch of Caribbean people. I want to bring this new event in the right way, right? With people who are experienced, they can, not lose their shit when they drink. Could be a good time. No, could be. It will be a good time.
What if I just crack somebody?
If you crack somebody, I'm cracking you.
We never know. Like, I've never been drunk, so we never know what I'm capable of when I'm drunk. What if I just crack somebody? What my man Ron say? I get in my feeling off that hen dog. You don't know what's gonna come out. I be drunk.
That's why we're not giving you Henny.
I start.
Either you fucking or you fighting on Henny.
I start calling exes. I don't want to do it.
I've never sent a drunk text. I don't believe in it.
You're right, because you call up. You're right. You also drunk text. You make phone calls.
Coming at me. No, but I've never been drunk. No matter how drunk I've been blackout drunk before all that. I've never sent a text or made a phone call that I did not mean, and say something that I did not mean.
That's cat because then he'll post on Snap. Yeah, if I got you, my fault.
I might have been drawing, but at the end of the day, I really meant what I said.
Niggas is villains. I promise you that.
The Joker.
So you're in college?
You do.
Yeah, sure. I know.
Let me see your face, bro. Look up. You a king.
My fault. Business work. So you're in college. How's college for you?
Currently, born.
All right, let's break it down like this. Cause this is what your second, third year?
Third year.
All right. So how was your first year in college?
First year. First overall was bad, but that first semester, greatness.
All right. How about your second year?
Made some more friends. Still bad.
All right, now. Since how was your Corona year? What's it at? Corona, COVID.
Listen, I was supposed. I'm about to expose myself. I was talking like 3-4 Johns, right? And plans would have been in motion. And then Corona came through, so I left New Orleans. Ever since I've been back, my birthday was over quarantine, but right at the beginning when niggas really gave a fuck about it.
That's a fact, bro.
So
my birthday both in April, bro. So that joint just hit. Niggas couldn't do nothing.
That was I guess. It
was
worst
whatever. 21st birthday ever. Not gonna have a second one.
But on my 21st birthday, I need to be in Tobago. No exception.
Yeah, speak about that. No, we still in college. Do you think? Well, all right. I talk about my college friends. I did a year in college. I kind of I started the second year, but then I felt like not that college wasn't for me, but I wasn't taking college serious enough at the time. I was just bullshitting, hanging out, being with the biddies. I just wasn't taking school serious, so I took a break to refocus myself. Cause what happened? Even when I was in high school, my first year, I didn't take school serious at all. So what people did, they took my sports away from me, they took football from me, and then they took a year from me. So like when I lost something, I felt like damn, I need to go get it back. So I feel like so with that and see how effective that worked. I just self-disciplined myself and I just did it to myself. I took myself out of school, and now like I'm not doing nothing. I want to be back in school. And let's say YouTube start working for me. Da 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 da. Will I stop? Maybe. I don't know. And college is not for everybody. So I feel like if you don't want to go to college, or even if you want to see how college is, I say, because I go to I go to community college, so I say, if you just want to see or get a feel for college, do that. I wouldn't say if you just want to feel for it and go to a big school and then waste all that money, and then it's like, what are you doing it for? So I just feel like, community college, if you just want to test the waters, is the best way to go. That's what I wanted to do, and I bullshitted, and then I saw how important it was to really take yourself serious. So that's what you got to do. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. As far as college for people, to me, if you're not gonna be a science major, if you're not gonna be a STEM major, don't go to college.
Damn.
Honestly, because if I'm a neuroscience major, right? So having the things I want to learn are it's kind of like a knowledge barrier. Like I could buy the textbooks myself and have no way to interpret the information.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm going to college, right? To learn chemistry, to learn biology, to psychology, but whatchamacallit, like hard sciences. But if you like an English major, you're wasting your time. When I really think about it, all them niggas that you're really reading about have like a 6th grade education. They're just reading and writing. There's really no knowledge barrier for that. What else? An art major. All the best artists don't go to college. I mean, if you want help to better your craft, sure, go ahead, but they're robbing you blind for it, and you're not guaranteed to make any big money because of it.
Go graffiti something.
Like again, go pick up a book and read about it, or go outside and get inspired by something.
And yo, if you a art major, go graffiti your teacher's house.
Don't do that. This man trying to get you arrested for Corona.
Go. No, hey, they gonna give you a grade. Bet you. If you do something tough, they'll give you a grade. Shit fire. Well, I was raised from the king. I gotta listen.
Choose wisely. What's the topic?
I have a good question for you. Would you let a female change your mindset? One of our future viewers, they asked, would you let a female change your mindset? So would you?
Depends on what.
Like in general, right?
It really depends on what. I'm open to having my mind changed. So yeah, it really depends on what.
Alright. Religion.
I mean, I guess.
I'm not gonna say like food and shit like that, because that's common. Like anybody can make you feel some good about that. Would you let a female change your mindset about family members, like certain family members?
Like some girl I'm talking to?
Yeah.
No. Unless they did something weird, unless she accused them of doing something weird, now I see it, then sure. But other than that, no. I'm just stuck in my ways for the most part. What about you?
I'm too stubborn. I'm naturally like stubborn, so like people really don't change my mindset for real. I'll say I just let people talk.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Sir, what are you doing?
I'm looking at one of the best YouTubers out here.
Yo, close the laptop.
No,
Talk to me.
This is my thing.
Speak to me.
This is my thing.
Speak to me.
This is my thing.
Go.
You have your thing.
What's my thing?
You have your thing when you tap on the table. I have my thing.
Yes, I'm waiting for you to scroll through YouTube.
I'm looking at.
Close the laptop and talk to me.
I'm talking. What do you want? Like, faggot?
It's hateful.
What is your opinion? What do you feel about dating sites, shit like that? Like regular shit like that, like Tinder and shit like that.
How I feel about Tinder specifically. It's alright. I used to be on it. I don't use it anymore. It's alright.
Alright, let me ask you a question. Can you believe people can find true love off dating sites?
Yeah.
Have you ever found someone on a dating site that you really thought could be the one?
Like the one for me to marry?
Yeah.
The verdict's still out on that one. But I just think you have a better chance of finding love. Whatchamacallit? Out in the real world, you might. I don't know, but Tinder's allowed me to meet some people that I never would have met. So I think it can. It just depends.
Alright, yeah.
He said, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use Tinder?
Not no more. Yeah.
I'm weak.
Bro.
Nigga said,
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Tinder, man. Shout out the one, man. Shout out mathematics, man.
Like I said, mathematics.
Shout out geometry, letters, right? Shout out geometry, man. Shout out the letter E, man. Shout out.
That's crazy.
No, but on a serious note, yeah, I feel like people can really find people can find love on Tinder. I feel like you gotta be careful with it. Yeah, sure. Like you gotta be careful with a lot of things in this world. But like, if you truly wanna like invest your time into somebody, I feel like go for it. If I feel like y'all find that connection, y'all find that vibe is there. You know what I'm saying? Cause the way I move off vibes and connection. I don't really like words, yeah, but like whatever your vibe is or like what's your personality, I feel off you and your energy. That's what I really move off of. So I like if that is there, then you can do whatever you like to do, and you can really like you can grow. Have I ever met somebody that made me feel that way? Yes. What's this? Yes, I have. That's why I kept. Shout out my girlfriend, bro. Me and her met on Tinder, and ever since me and her started talking, it's been wonderful. Have we had a little arguments? Yeah, but that's any relationship. Before her, I'd say I'd met some people that like I could consider, but I wouldn't take that. I would take serious, but like I wouldn't play with nobody's feelings unless like I'm really in that bag where I feel like I need to. But I wouldn't play with nobody's feelings in general. But I just felt like nobody gave me what she's giving me now, like that energy. I don't feel like that like people I met off Tinder has done that. People I met in person, yeah, of course, people in the school, went through life, yeah, they've given me that, but I don't know, cause I came on Tinder initially as like, oh, I was bored, I need people to meet, need people to talk to. If that's what you want to use Tinder for, sure, that's fine and dandy too. Tinder doesn't have, or any dating, let me not just say Tinder, any dating site does not have to be, oh, a matchmaker in heaven, I'm just looking for love, da da da. It can be that, it doesn't have to be that. If you want to meet new people, meet friends, you can do that too. I've met some cool people on Tinder, that, some cool females, some cool females. Yeah, I don't really, so I ain't gonna do the match
with the cool niggas on Tinder, bro.
Nah, bro, pause. Like, I ain't, pause, bro.
Disgusted.
Even to this day, I'm still getting matches on Tinder. Cause I'm really bold for real, but I really feel like that you can find love, but if that's not what you're looking for, there's multiple options in Tinder that you can find. Damn, I'm really articulate.
I just wouldn't go on. I would not go on Tinder looking for love. Let's be honest. That bio be trash or non-existent.
Just cause your bio trash don't reach up.
Excuse me. I paint a picture. What are you talking about? No,
I am Shamar.
Ain't nothing in my bio. But I don't think this is not the place to be if you're looking for love. Now, if it happens to stumble upon you, okay, that's one thing. But to go to make a Tinder account, to go on Tinder looking for love, is a mistake. It's wrong.
You feel like that's what people do?
You go on Tinder looking for love?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like if you desperate, like, that's what you do.
Desperate for love, you go on Tinder?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think some people can do it. I mean, I only got back on it because I was in quarantine and didn't speak to nobody. So why not? Yes. What I said still stands. I was just out here to meet people, honestly. Just bored.
All right, let's stick on this topic with dating and shit. What's your opinion on situationships? Oh, pause.
Love it. No. Don't love it. That shit is low-key stupid. He made me like this. You see Mike Tyson? Right, that man's an animal. But what he says, Mike Tyson said, my trainer taught me to destroy people. He told me to turn it off. That's him. And I'm like,
me. Not your brother. Not none of your teammates. Me.
I saw him the most out of everybody. And I live with my brother. Think about that. Man, the man plays the biggest role to put me where I am now.
That brother's a whore.
Excuse me.
You gonna put it on me?
Yes.
Me?
Yes.
It's Cam. I don't do nothing. Be chilling.
You know, this man's clearly an imposter.
Bro.
He's not even hiding it. Well, bro, you got caught in 4K. Relax. It's fine.
I never...
We caught you on cameras. It's cool.
I need video evidence. I don't where.
Bet. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. Bitch is a whore. You have to edit the hell out of this. No, what was I really saying, bro?
I don't know. Lay off the weed. How about that one?
Never.
Lay off.
Anywho, you said about dating. I really forgot what we were talking.
Bro, we talking situationships, bro.
So situationships. Thank you.
Yeah, bro,
Sorry. Too many concussions. Excuse me. Memory's just not there. Situationships. I think for most people, in a situationship, right? Like people always say, like, watch their actions, not their words. But if in a situationship, watch them words, because at least if you're dealing with me personally, if we agree on these terms, right? We're gonna do A, B, and C, but we not gonna do B, E, and F. Then no matter how, listen, I might, cause like I think I'm nice, right? So I might be nice. You might interpret that for the wrong situation, but always fall back to what I said. Because if I said I'm gonna do A, B, and C, and not D, E, and F, when you come to me and ask, oh, what are we? We not D, E, and F. It's not. Nothing has changed. But I think people need to stop getting into them. I mean, I would willingly walk into it, but apparently people get caught in situationships, which is absurd.
What you mean? How you get caught in situationships?
He knows, man. I couldn't tell you.
Alright, I don't know. Listen, hey, situationships, man. Them Jones is lit.
Slut.
Them Jones. Alright, let me not for my duration of time when I was in a couple of them. You just
at the same time.
of course let people know. That's what I did. Anytime I was in a situation with a girl, and like I felt like that she was feeling me a little too much, I let her know like, yo, damn, it's like a whore.
You are, but continue.
I had to hit him with the I'm not ready for a relationship type shit.
Okay, pause, right? Now, with everything that you just heard in mind, you think you didn't do this to me?
No.
Okay, continue. Keep digging your grave, bro. Go ahead.
But like, I feel like honesty is the best policy. Like, if you being honest with the girl, or ladies, you being honest with the boy, tell them what it is. I feel like most people get their feelings hurt because they don't know what they're in. If like me, when I had my relationship, I told the females like, yo, yes, there was somebody else. Yes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket because you like my personality. I'm a cool person and all that, and I rock with you. But like, if this is not a relationship, or if let's say if you're looking for a relationship, and I want a situationship, let's communicate that from day 3. Day 3.
I've never said to anybody, "Oh, I want a situationship." Those words will never leave my mouth.
Okay, I don't say the word situationships, but I'll be like, yo, I want to talk to you, but I just don't want the relationship. That's what I would say. I just be like, yo, I really, cause like I said, I go with energy, I go with vibes, bro. It's like if your vibe is there, it's like yeah. Before like I say a year or 2, I was not trying to be in a relationship. I was just with certain people, and it was like something got in the way.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't, just because I like someone like more than I like somebody else, I wouldn't like let their feelings just go wasted. I'll like let them know, hey, especially if I like you too. Like let's say I like 2 girls, right? Let's say I like Susan, like Sam, right? I like Sam more than I like Susie, but I still like them both. And let's say Susie, Sam, my fault. Let's say Sam got a nigga, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not about to sit here and wait for Sam to get out of a relationship. Or let's say I am waiting. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Susie because Susie likes me, and I kind of like her too. So I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna let you know from what it is. Listen, with this, I'm not looking for a relationship. I like you. I understand you like me too. We can go on from there. But if you really start feeling me, had like too much, we're like, oh, I want a relationship. I won't talk to you if I am one. Then I can't talk to you. I have to dead it. I can't continue it. I feel like it has to stop. But if you're willing to let that stand and let it stand, I feel like situationships are great for people who communicate. If you don't communicate your feelings, then you can't have one. It's just not for you. It's just you're not built to have one.
I don't know. Then yeah, I don't get into a lot of them. I might have been in I've been in 2. I don't know. For me, it's more just keeping somebody. I might just keep you in my back pocket, but I'm not waiting on it. I don't know.
With that being said, you make the first move.
I have to.
Why do you have to?
Because these women be scared of your shit.
Yeah, relax,
No. I mean, just make a move. Like it's not. Make yourself stand out.
Here's how in my head is how whoever see who first should make the first move.
And we know damn well from us not making the first move.
Whoever see who first,
she can see me, and she won't wait for me to see her. She won't wait for me to see her looking at me and me looking at her. That's what because apparently that's shooting your shot. Cause I'm like, fuck is this bitch staring at, and look away. But for y'all, it's shooting your shot. Congratulations.
Yeah,
you broke logic.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I say the older I get, the more I see females taking initiative. But like middle school, elementary school, little girls was bold. Little girls were bold. Then they got a little older. Then that's when the word whore started being thrown around here and there. so they get a little scarier.
Oh, right. That joint was applied correctly.
So that not all the time.
Not all the time, but 80%.
But then that's when like it's small little things. Oh, she talked to all these niggas. Da da da. I feel like in middle school and going into high school, that's all there. So I think that gave women like a thing to stop doing, or like that caused them to stop shooting their shot and let niggas go after them. But then again, I feel like if you make niggas go after you, then it's going to you also gonna get that reputation too. But I don't know. I just feel like women. I don't know why women just had like such a barrier where like, they stopped shooting their shot. But then I see like the older. My fault. I feel like the older females get, the more or less tolerance they have to BS, so they're more inclined to, yo, I want you, I can't have you, alright, cool, I want you, you go out, then you acting up, I'll let you go, but boom. But I feel like in middle school and all that, it was like, oh my God, he came back, like, no, I see that for you.
I don't think it has anything to do with middle school. I just know women don't take rejection well. I think a lot of women wonder how men can just continue to shoot their shot. It's because, I don't know, I just think men take rejection a whole lot better, and women act like the world is ending. And it's really not. If you don't like you, you don't like you. And it is what it is. But once y'all get over that little, oh, I don't want to get rejected, well, no one does. Shoot your shot. That's why it's called shooting your shot. It's not a guarantee to go in. Put that bitch up. It might land. It might fall. It might not.
Alright, so on the 12th, right? The PS5 came out. You grabbing it?
I'm too broke to grab it at the moment. No, I'm trying to buy a car, so I might just hold off on that for a little while.
I'm also trying to buy a car.
Plus, that joint had hella bugs, but it still would have been nice to have that joint in my hands.
Bro, the PS5 is beautiful.
But when I really think about it, like I don't play video games like I really used to. I really will spend $500 to play like 3 or 4 games max.
Hey, but these 3 or 5 games is gonna be beautiful.
It's gonna be mad if they get the act together. If not, I'm not buying it. 2K if they get the act together. If not, I'm not buying it.
Oh, 2K's already bought.
No, you bought 2K. Thank you. I told you from the rip I was not buying that joint.
2K already bought.
Talking about 2K22, bro. Looking for the future.
Bro, have you not seen new Gen 2K21?
Yeah, it looked nice. The game is still broken.
Beautiful.
And it played terrible. Now you can see all the glitches in 4K.
You haven't played it yet, so
I've seen it play. Animations are smooth. It's just it's still 2K at the end of the day. It just look real pretty. They ain't changed nothing about the actual basketball.
So you got a 2K nigga though, so like you're not gonna really understand what they're doing.
I'm a video game nigga. The game has been the same.
Nah, bro.
Every year.
Nah, bro, because you don't really play 2K to play 2K, bro.
That's just how video games are made. It takes like three to 5 years to make one. That's why all the Call of Duties are the same game with a different mask on it. That's why Madden is always the same, because it's too quick to turn out the game every year. That's why FIFA's the same. MLB. 2K been the same. They might add 1-2 features max. And if they do, they always break something in the game mechanics. 2K is bad because there's no competition. Now, NBA Live, if that joint was better and more people buy into it, 2K would have to get better. But because they don't have to, why would they? I promise you, they ported 90% of this of 2K21 from 2K20.
See, but you, like I said, you don't really play, like, you don't get into the park like that, for real. You don't play rec, you don't really...
Wait, didn't you delete 2K21 because it didn't make sense to play 2K20?
On current gen, yeah.
Why would you ever go back a year?
You always supposed to go back to see the future.
Go back and see the present?
See the future.
Like, it's just it's a shoddy game, bro.
I feel like because like I really play too, like I do the pro am shit, I do tournaments and all. I really feel like 2K on next gen is really beautiful and extra badges and shit like that. I really feel like I feel like it's going to be a great game.
Okay, do you play 2K because it's 2K, Or do you play 2K because you love basketball? Or because you like basketball?
I don't know. I don't like basketball like that. I watch basketball, but I'm not like a big fan of basketball. I'm more of a football nigga.
Okay.
So I guess you would say I play 2K because it's 2K.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I watch some basketball. I understand it. I read. I listen to people talk about it, discussions, all that. Like I can have a full conversation about basketball, but like I'm not a basketball. I'm not a basketball nigga. I'm more of a football nigga. Like if you want to sit down and talk football, then we can talk football.
You talking about Madden too? This game is corny.
Oh, Madden
is the same game.
It really is. Like honestly, it's the same shit. Madden. I feel like what they tried to do this year with the yard was okay, but it's not what 2K has done. I feel like if you generally give me cause like they was hyping it like you can play 6 versus 6. No, it's like 3 versus 3 with computers. That shit is corny, bro. If you honestly say I create a person, this is my position. My man play quarterback. I play wide receiver. I play running back, and you able to get on the spot. Like in 2K, you can get on the spot, 7 versus 7, and do your thing, bro. That shit would be lit, bro. Have a better storyline behind it, because these storylines is ass. And then I kind of like what they did with, like, players text you. That's only for a quarterback. I want to be a wide receiver and have one of the corners really tough. I'm a jam guy. I really want that smoke. Like, that's going to make me want to play the game. Oh, you talking crazy to me, Jalen Ramsey? Bet. Hawking down. I want to have a personal response. This little like these little animated answers is corny. I want options.
Is that not how 2K started out?
Look at 2K now.
Right, give them some time.
Madden has had years to do this.
Not to do this, not to do what they're doing now with the yard.
Because you know why? They see, a lot of niggas playing 2K. They gotta kind of step up.
Yeah, but even if you see 2K do something right, you can't just check their whole flow. They're gonna sue you. That stuff is patented. You gotta find a brand new way to do the same thing.
My nigga, niggas been stealing ideas for years.
That's just not easy.
Niggas been stealing ideas for years.
I don't know. Maybe
So what came out first? NBA Live or 2K?
NBA Live, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because 2K is
NBA Live was running it before 2K.
Yeah, no, because like 2K is like 2K is like 1,000 because the K and 2K is 1,000.
Okay.
So but like NBA Live came out, then 2K came. I like your cut, G.
Nah, NBA Live stopped making games, and then 2K was like, yeah.
They stopped?
Yeah, they just came back like 2 or 3 years ago.
Bro.
Because they had just been 2K for a minute. Otherwise, 2K would not be up the way it is now. Because it's not a better game.
When they stopped, because I remember like, you got an NBA Live 21? No shit.
They just came back with it.
Oh shit.
That's a far better game with 2K. It's just more realistic, and I don't like missing that many shots. I don't know, maybe because like I really really watch video game news, so even for like I'm excited for Cyberpunk to come out. I'm trying to play that on PS5.
What
so
is
like
it?
It's Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
So how do I put this? It's like futuristic kind of. People got like robotic arms and stuff like that. It's like science fiction.
Oh.
Robotic eyes, all that other cool shit. But like that game took years to develop, and I was like watching that develop, or The Witcher, or Halo. Halo was supposed to come out with the new Xbox on launch day. They sent it back because people said it looked disgusting. Not disgusting, but it's an old intellectual property. Send that shit back. So I don't know, like when I see good games like God of War, The Last of Us,
Assassin's
Creed, like when I see the
Assassin's Creed, that's shit. Hey yo, Assassin's Creed.
Fucking Vikings.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the conquerors.
I'm a king, I conquer shit, you know what I'm saying? I pillage shit.
You're missing one.
I I do dastardly deeds and shit. This podcast has been sponsored by the coldest one.
This ain't even no free promotion for nothing.
It's not a free promotion. You're getting paid for this.
I'm not. Therefore,
That's okay. It's not all about you, nigga.
yes, it is.
Nigga, I'm the face.
I am 50% of this podcast. If I'm not getting 50% of the check, there's a problem.
I give you $1. Them niggas only pay me $3.
Go ahead, bro. And listen, I'm really gonna come in on my birthday house one night, crack you for my other $2.
That's crazy.
If you don't want to split it down the middle, I'm taking it all.
You want 125?
Yeah,
Oh,
150.
125.
150.
You agree? All right, I give you 150. I give you 150.
Out of $30.
Oh, 3, yeah.
Bet. Every $30 you make, I'm 150.
Okay.
I'm set for life. Put the bottle back up.
You said what?
Put the bottle back up.
Oh, no. I already did my-
So now because you gotta share the money, he won't make no money. That's crazy.
All right, speaking of making no money, how you feel about the whole meat situation?
Hold on, we're having a guest caller.
So now, how you feel about the meat situation?
I don't know much about it. Meek said he would offer people a deal if niggas in Philly would stop beefing. He said, whole bunch of cool rappers, a whole bunch of good rappers in Philly, but they all beefing. If y'all really stop beefing, I'll give y'all a deal. Then everybody came at him, and then I was on Instagram or Twitter, and I'm way out the loop. I could give 2 fucks about some rapper's life. And I think someone said someone said somebody was beefing because, oh, if he killed your brother, you would be ready to put it down for a deal. I don't know. If it was me, niggas not about what they say they're about. Because if you were about putting your family in a better situation, you take the money and leave. Someone's trying to put you in a position to really set you up to try and set you up for the rest of your life once you don't fumble the bag. And you would really sit here, you would rather just sit here and beef with somebody over that. I don't know. To me, that's so short-sighted. But I gotta agree with Meek. Why would anybody wanna? Let's say you're next up, right? You're about to get put on. Now you in some beef with your entire fucking city. If I'm a person with an opportunity, why would I hand you an opportunity for you to be dead next week or in 2 weeks from now?
Mm.
Because you can't keep your nose out of some stupid shit.
Mm.
And if someone's brother really did die, I don't know. Me personally, I would want to burn the city down. But I'm not claiming to want to bring me and my friends into a better situation. Like that's all these niggas talk about. You know what, like Young M.A., right?
Mm-hmm.
Really got a house. Her and her friend, her and her people. And they just off somewhere.
Whoa.
She filmed Big there. They really just off somewhere. But if you want to stay in the mix, you're stupid. You're stupid. None of the niggas that you look up to, even if you're rapping now, right? None of the niggas that you actually look up to are actually in that city doing the bullshit they said they are. Not Moneybag Yo, not Meek, certainly not nobody. Nobody is still doing that shit. Lil Baby, no one is still doing that shit, or not to the extent that they say they are. And if they were, they end up like King Von. You're not gonna move around militant all the time.
You saying his names like that?
What?
I said Lil Baby.
Lil Baby?
Why you say it like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been in New Orleans for 2 years. It's Lil Baby.
It's King Von.
It's like one word. King Von.
King Von.
King Von.
Von.
King Von. King Von.
V-O-N.
Von.
Von.
King Von.
King Von.
King Von.
King Von.
We're saying the same word. Yes, we are. King Von.
V-O-N.
Von. Von. What? How do you pronounce V?
King Von.
How you pronounce V?
V. You get it. V. But yeah, like he gave him that opportunity because of what happened to King Von. How you feel about that?
What happened to King Von?
Yeah, Hondo Run was me and shot him. How you feel about it? Like, I mean, you had a small conversation about it, but like, you know.
A young man lost. Well, not a young. Yeah, he was a young man.
26.
He was 26. He had like 3 kids. I think I saw on Instagram. Some dude just lost his life. He lost another day of redemption. That's tragic. And now 3 kids on grow up without a father. May the Most High be with them. But it's not like I'm not like surprised.
Yeah,
that's the lifestyle that you live. Like those are the things that come with it. Like if you're a football player, right? If someone's been in the NFL for, I don't know, going on 5, 8, 10, 20 years, right? You wouldn't be surprised and be like, oh, I got a concussion. Or oh, I tore my ACL. Like those are the things that come with doing that job. If someone goes into the military, right? God forbid they get shot. I wouldn't be like, how did that happen? You join the military. Those are things that come with that job. So I mean, like if that's truly how you want to live your life, go ahead. It's sad that he died. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, my viewpoint on it was like the way like Quando Rondo man, like how he shot him, like cause some people was like, oh, why ain't they throw hands so they was fighting all that, but my opinion on it was like if Quando Rondo was your man, and not only they getting jumped, y'all getting jumped by like, I say 5 people, right there, no matter they cool, no matter what that is, Quando Rondo it's my biggest investment. That right there is
that means you're everything.
That is my like not to be like sound greedy or whatever, but right there that is my ATM. That is my biggest investment. If you think what he did was like, cause I like King Russell personally, I didn't like what he did. Like shot my man, listen to his songs, whatever. But when you sit down to think about it, if you're in that position, what would you do? Cause it's like if Conor Rod's reputation go down, if his money go down, then our money go down. Then this go down, this go away, that go away. So it's like, if you're in that position, what would you do? You feel me?
I don't know. I just look words. When you get on, niggas will try to play you out your position. Niggas will try to get you to play yourself out your position. It's essentially what this man did. What are you beefing for? Wait, for what? For what? Well, everybody gotta be tough. So he was tough. That's what life brought him.
Okay, Megan. I think Megan Thee Stallion won what Artist of the Year, Rapper of the Year. Should be on that.
Corny. Artist of the Year. Megan Thee Stallion do better than Lil Baby. No way, no how. I think when Tori shot her, it helped. She got more attention because of that, and it helped. But she did not do more musically. She did not do more musically than Lil Baby. Not a chance. So great artist. I mean, a pretty good artist though.
So you feel like she should have won just Female Artist of the Year?
Yeah, but yeah, Lil Baby deserved that.
So you feel like my man got robbed?
Yeah, he said he got robbed too. And I think like for this, what award was that? There was some award earlier, and where she had beat him out, and then the Baby was like the most nominated artist, and still didn't come up with anything. But those game shows are not the game shows. Those award shows are rigged. You gotta play a game to get the award, but still, it is what it is.
Trying to think what else like. What's going on in this world? I really stay to myself. I really be out the loop, bro. I don't know. I feel like we need to do more of that.
Get outside?
Be in a loop. That shit what's going
I
on.
have worked hard to not be in the loop.
I feel like I truly have done what I had to do. I used to be in the loop when I was younger. Now I just stay to myself.
It's a little boring.
But like I feel like for the podcast, we need to start just keep our ear to the streets more.
I don't know. No, I like living in my little close circle. The only way I'm gonna expand that is if the world opens up. If the world opens up again, I go to now I'm in class with people. I'm gonna say what's up. Make some friends, whatever. Make some acquaintances. Maybe a friend or two. Right, but other than that, it's a close circle.
Alright, it's a big one, right? And what one thing could you do to help the black community? Because through all the Corona thing, we've had like men, like people die over police brutality and stuff like that. And it's tragic that it's going on. So like, if you had one thing you could do to help the black community, what would you do?
This sounds so bad. I don't know way to explain this. The one thing I could do to help the black community is I don't know, keep doing me. I already want to be a doctor or a scientist. I either want to be a neurosurgeon or a neuroscientist.
Mm-hmm.
Just live my life the best that I can. That's it. I could either invent something to give black people clout, or I can save your life in the hospital. And I'm gonna just raise my son and my daughter if I'm blessed enough to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Just raise them with values. But as of like immediately, I've given up on America.
Okay. I feel like especially because like do this YouTube and all that. I feel like because me doing YouTube, I was inspired to do it. So I feel like if we have more big influences to inspire somebody to do that, or like most people that have a lot in common with people, like we said about the King Washington, people in his predicament, King Vaughn, no matter what happened, at the end of the day, he kind of still found a way out. Did his life come back to haunt him? Sure, but like I feel
He
like
walked back into that shit.
But
willingly.
yeah, but still, I feel like, all right, let's say, R.I.P. Pop Smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I say Pop Smoke had a big influence by 50, and when he was beefing with another rapper, Casanova, he had they both had the same big homie as in Jay-Z that came and was like, yo, little bros, what y'all doing? Stop beefing. So I feel like as a black man, even though I'm not a big entertainer, but I still do YouTube, so I still do consider myself an entertainer. I feel like if I can entertain you or make you laugh enough, where it's like you can see something like, yo, just gotta do story times, and you be like, yo, I've done that before, or yo, I did it this way, yo, that's happened to me, but this way. Matter of fact, yo, he recorded, he just talked about that, I could do it too. Mm-hmm. So I feel like me being me and me just like doing what I do best, which is talking. So I feel like me just talking, my words or my stories can just influence you to be like, you know what, I want to do that too. And like I said, I've done a lot I can to do to stay out the mix. So I feel like now what's been going on with black people, I'm not saying they've been in the mix, but like shit happens in life. You do run into situations where like you cannot avoid it. It's unavoidable. But avoid them as much as possible. Get on your grind, do you. Yeah, I just feel like me being an entertainer and me just like giving my influence to the people, especially when I was in high school, I used to always have little bros and all that. I used to be people big homies and just talk to them. Like people just need people to talk to. So if you can be like somebody's outlet like that, you can influence the world. And you can do it. You never know who you talk to that could be the next somebody.
True. I don't know. I just don't think me personally that I can help like the black community.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that whole term.
That hurts him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the black community?
Black community or like black people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of different people in the community that are nothing like each other. That are complete opposites or just not on each other's radar. So I don't know if like there's one thing I could do to help like Jamaicans and like African Americans and or Trinidadians or Nigerians. There's too many different people with too many different interests. I'm gonna do the best that I can to educate myself about all these people, so I know how to communicate to them. But just I don't know, learn about your history, learn about the traps that are set for you. If you don't do that, you're just gonna keep doing it.
Mm-hmm. You remember the story recently when like that kid got shot with a police officer in Philly?
Kid.
Yeah, it was like, remember, not kid, but like...
Oh, the dude was mentally ill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The man had a butter knife. He had a Kevlar jacket.
But I wanted to talk about like mental health, especially since we like not just especially that, but like mental health period. Like, how do you feel about mental health? You feel like, especially like, cause you just say you don't like the term, but do you feel like in black households, isn't you talked about more?
Yes. It needs to be talked about more, but the information that's out there, I think it needs to be talked out more, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think people are getting information from really, really bad sources, or they're just not getting information at all and just going off some other bullshit. I don't know. Like that word. That's a big part of what I study. If you want to know something about it, the information's out there. People just don't want to look for it. Talked about more.
Mm-hmm.
I think it needs to be comprehended more. I think just speaking about it does it means nothing.
All right, but what I mean by that, I mean like, you know.
I know I got depression and anxiety.
Oh, all right. So let's say when you first saw like that, if you would have went to like your mom or your father, if you feel like y'all just sit down and you would have a conversation about it, you feel like that could have helped you overcome it more?
Not at all. It's not like some people words when someone says like they have depression, they have anxiety, right? It's not the same thing as someone who just gets anxious, or or like, oh, my dog died, now I'm depressed, or when some people like get out of a relationship or get broken up with, like they can go into a bout of depression. That is is how the chemicals in my brain work. An initial hug or two might be nice, but it's not going to solve anything. You need to have access to somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Okay.
So like my parents were talking to me about it. I mean, I don't think I told them, but had they talked to me about it, it wouldn't have.
All right. Now, do you still feel like you suffer from depression and anxiety?
Yeah, it's not going away. It's just how the chemistry in my brain works. It's not.
So since you are that, do you feel like if your kid becomes your future kids become like one of them becomes depressed, you feel like you'd be able to talk to them about it because you are or have suffered from depression and anxiety?
I can talk to them about it. I don't know that I can do anything about it. If I find out that my child is depressed, they can get over that shit. I can do something about that. But if you have depression, I'm just going to get some help.
Because I feel like with me, I've been sad, I've been down in the dumps, but I've never been depressed. And I feel like my personality, I don't know, it's a thing, but my personality tries to like avoid me from getting depressed because I always try to find the good in every situation I'm in, or I'm very sarcastic and stubborn, so like I try to fight that within myself. So like if I'm truly sad, let's say I just had a bad breakup, right? It'll get to me, yeah, but then I feel like I'll find a situation where like, let's say me and her argue all the time, right? But then I truly love this girl, so we break up because of an argument. So in my head, the first thing that pops is, hey, well, I'm gonna argue with that bitch no more. Like, I always trying to find like a good outlet and like always something positive to avoid depression or to avoid being in a state of depression. Now, you think if people would have more of that mindset, would that like help with depression?
Not at all. People do things to avoid being depressed all the time. A lot of actors have it, so they act to get that adrenaline rush to avoid it. Some people who are workaholics have it, and they dive into their work to avoid depression. But if you've been clinically diagnosed with depression, this is your thoughts, and this will be your thoughts until time. At some point, it's kind of like people who smoke every day, right? So I know a lot of people who are going through a lot of weird shit, a lot of bad shit. In high school and college, they smoke every day to help them not think about it. At some point, because this is your reality, you're going to come down. A lot of athletes have it, so they play sports to do it. At some point, the season's not going to be in. You're not going to be in season, or you're going to get hurt. You can't play anymore. Or at some point, the game is going to be over. Practice is going to be over. And you're going to have to go home and deal with yourself and your emotions.
Yeah, like that sports example. Running back from the Giants. I'm a Giants fan, so running back from the Giants. Wayne Goldman, he said, "Oh, especially because since our star running back is Saquon Barkley, so he said, oh, I felt down because I felt depressed, but then since Saquon got hurt, he was able to get back in a starting role and start to play again. He says, oh, I feel a lot better." So you feel like that was because he wasn't playing, or because he had someone brighter than him shine out of him. He wasn't doing what he loved. He became depressed, but then he was able to get back into it. So you feel like that's a coping mechanism, or you just felt like I'm back to it, I love.
I think it's a mix of two things, right? It's a coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism for sure. Because you're getting all that rush from the crowd. Now you're on ESPN, and niggas work their whole life for that. And then two, working out just helps. It just helps regulate your hormones in your body, so it will make you happier, chemically. So that can help start off depression. That's one of the ways I cope with it. It just helps your body chemistry immensely. So it's working out, and then they might not depress you. Just say you're not better than Saquon. If he was better than that man, he was depressed because he knows, had Saquon not gotten hurt, I'm not getting on the field. He was sad. He'll be okay. It's the family. That's the conclusion of the first podcast. I'll be here every week.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the host.
Doing outros and shit. Fuck.
You gotta call it.
But yeah, that is the end.
Oh wow.
But that was the end of the podcast. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all come back for episode 2. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know when episode 2 is gonna come out. Hell, I don't know when episode 1 is gonna come out. But I feel like if you like this discussion, like when we talk, I feel like you should always tune in for when we drop an episode. Now, mind you, we do work, we do have lives, so we are trying to.
You got a baby on the way.
Let
me not speak that into my life.
Yeah, you don't.
Not yet.
But yeah, we do work, we do have lives, so YouTube is not at our main income, so YouTube is not at our full focus yet. But when we get big, I feel like that's when we start, that's when we will. So if you like what you say, just tune in when we drop, support, like, comment, and subscribe. Also subscribe to my other channel at Big King Darius. Hope y'all like my content over there. Peace.